Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the long and overdue braces update. It's been so long since I've done a braces update. I think that I did my first braces video. I think I had only had my braces for like 8 weeks or something like that, and it's actually been 13 months now. So I've had them for 1 year and 1 month. I only have 1 more year to go and then they'll be coming off and I'll have a perfect smile. So I'm really excited about that. So before we jump into the braces update, if you're new here, then welcome. Don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave, and make sure to leave me a comment or any questions you have down below, and I'll answer everything, and I'll try to get better at doing these updates. You know, life just kind of flies by. Like, the days are slow, but the months fly by. So I don't know, I need to start getting better at doing them. So definitely leave me some questions. I'll try to answer them as best I can. So let's just jump right into the update. First, I'll just kind of give you guys like a little zoomed in of what's going on. So it looks pretty crazy in my mouth right now. One thing that I do want to go over is I found out that I've always thought, well, I've never had braces until now, so I've always thought that they do some sort of tightening to your braces to make them tighter and pull, but that's actually not the case apparently. Apparently the wire thickness that goes across is what makes your braces tight. So apparently the thicker the wire, the tighter the teeth. And they always say that your top teeth hurt more than your bottom teeth at first because you get a thicker wire put on the top before you get a thicker wire. Like, they'll automatically start you off on like a little bit of a bigger size wire on the top because your top teeth are bigger teeth and they can sustain more movement faster. I don't even know if that's how if I'm saying it right, but apparently your bottom teeth are really little, so you want to move them really slow, but your top teeth can kind of shift pretty quickly because they're so big. So they always put a little bit of a bigger wire on the top at first, or they did me, I guess, which is why sometimes the top hurts a little bit worse than the bottom at times. But you know, it only hurts for a couple of days and then it goes away. So you only regret it for the first like 3 days after you get a new wire, and then you're back to loving it and can't wait till it's done. But anyway, so since the last time I've done an update, they have hooked the wires back to my molars. I know that you guys saw that I was missing a molar from each side, and they're actually pulling my wisdom teeth forward to give me that molar, that first molar that I'm missing. So you guys can, well, before I show you the inside of my mouth, it's really crazy right now. So let's just go ahead and go over the other things. So as everyone knows, I have this tooth that's kind of back behind the other teeth. Well, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but if you can see, there's a spring right here, and then there's 3 little silver things here on the edge. Those are what they call initiators or activators or something like that. So basically they push against the spring, they put the activator on, and then they let go of the spring, and it's not like a spring motion, it just kind of like they let it go, and over time that spring starts to spring open and pushes your teeth apart. So every activator that you have on there is going to make it spread that much further. So this gap has pretty much spread open a pretty fair distance since, you know, I did my last video. So with that being said, they went ahead at the last appointment that I had and they hooked a bracket to the tooth behind the others. So that tooth, it is like, I have a little chip in it, but whatever. So that tooth now has a bracket, but instead of hooking like the wire to go back, they basically took like a rubber band, they tied it around the bracket and they pulled it forward and tied it to the spring. So I'm gonna kind of zoom in, let you guys see whatever. So as you can see, they have the little rubber band kind of tied to the front of this wire. So at first, when I first got these on, or when they first did this, this front tooth, oh my gosh, it was killer. It hurt so bad, but that probably hurt for like a week. And it's still, I've had this done for 3 weeks and it's still kind of hard to bite into and like bite through things because I'm so paranoid that it's gonna like put pressure on that tooth and it's gonna snap the rubber band. I don't know, I like cut everything. So, but in order to do that, as you can see, when my teeth are together, this tooth, my bottom teeth go in between my front teeth and this back tooth. I call it my back tooth. I know it's kind of weird, but whatever. So it goes in between. So in order to keep my teeth apart, they stuck huge blue balls on them, and I'm not even really sure what it is. It's like the blue bonding stuff that holds the back, like, I don't even know what that back thing is called. So basically, like, you have a silver like thing around your back molar to that's kind of like holds everything together. So they put like, they hold that onto your tooth with like blue, like bonding, like, I guess it's kind of like a rubber cement, but that's kind of crazy to say, but it's some sort of bonding for your mouth. So they basically piled that up pretty high on my teeth. And so my teeth, as you can see, they don't meet. So it really took about 2 weeks to get used to even being able to chew. I ate a lot of soups and a lot of yogurt and a lot of applesauce and Jello and ice cream and, you know, just soft things. Like I made a pot of chili, I made some chicken and dumplings. I just made a lot of soft foods to eat on for a couple of days at a time just because it really took a toll on how I chewed my food. It was really weird. It almost was like it put me through this weird feeling of not being able to be fully satisfied. Like I would be full from eating what I ate, but I wouldn't be satisfied because I didn't actually get to chew anything. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I don't know. I'm a food junkie. I love to eat. So not being able to chew anything for like 2 weeks, Lord, it took its toll. But anyways, we're back to normal now. I still have them in my mouth, but I'm used to them, so it doesn't bother me as much. And then another thing was I had to get used to the, I don't want to call them cold sores, but like the kind of like ulcers on the side of my tongue from constantly rubbing up something new. So it would constantly rub up against the blue, you know, bonding things built up on my teeth. And so my tongue was so sore for probably a week. And then it finally went away. And, you know, it hasn't really bothered me since. I'm able to eat normal. But I actually go back to the orthodontist tomorrow, which is why I kind of wanted to go ahead and film this video, because I wanted you guys to see like the crazy stuff that goes on inside of people's mouths when they're getting their braces tightened and done up. So back to the original part of the story. So in order for these teeth not to come together, because my bottom teeth go in between this back tooth and my front teeth, it was knocking the bracket. So they had to build it up so that my teeth didn't meet together fully so that it didn't keep knocking that bracket. Now, if you ask me, I don't really think that tooth has moved much in the past 3 weeks. But other people say that it has. So I guess I'm just going to take their word for it. And I don't know, I guess because I look at it every day and like, I don't know, it always seems like it's in the same space to me. And it does bleed a little bit. Like my gums tend to bleed a little bit, probably like twice a day. And it's not like gushing blood out of my mouth, but it's just like, I can taste blood, and you'll see like some blood on my tongue and things like that, but you know, it only lasts for maybe 10 seconds and then it stops. It kind of stops itself, but I don't know, it's really kind of gross. But I don't know, the beauty is pain. And so I will be so glad when I have a perfect smile. And I think he kind of like went ahead and, you know, sped the process up with pulling that tooth forward, because I mentioned getting married in 4 months. So he was, you know, I really put the pressure on him. So hopefully I'll have a perfect smile for my wedding. Now I'll still have braces during my wedding, but at least I won't have a huge gap in the front of my mouth, which is really what I'm not looking forward to. So hopefully that can be fixed within the next 4 months. So another thing that I kind of wanted to tell you guys was down here on the bottom, you can see that I have like what they call, I guess that's what they call a chain. So it's like I have clear down here. So it kind of, you can kind of see it's like this grayish white color, and it chains all the way from the back around to this side. I did have one of those on the top, but they took it off and they basically figure eighted my front teeth with like a itty bitty wire. So I don't know if you can really see. It's just like a figure 8 constantly with these right here. So now that I'm up close and personal, I might as well just show you guys. So that's kinda, and it like really rubs, like the wire goes straight back into like my gum back here. So I don't know if you can see like all the holes in my mouth where the wire is like constantly poked, but what they look like. So I have this tooth and it's being pulled forward. And these teeth down here are so straight. I mean, my front teeth are getting pretty straight too, but I feel like looking at me from the side, like my teeth still like poke out, like they go out, like, I don't really know what that's called. Like, I guess that's called like buck teeth. I don't really know. But yeah, so that is the update on my braces. It's pretty exciting. And, you know, like I said, the first like 3 days after you get like your new wires or anything done to your teeth, you're really regretting your decision. But to be honest, you guys, once again, braces has made me so much more confident. I love having braces. Now it is, don't get me wrong, I can't wait to get them off and have a perfect smile and be able to eat and do whatever I want to. But braces has given me so much more confidence, because even though I have a front gap here still, these teeth being straight, I've always had a front gap between my front 2 teeth. I mean, I'm 28 years old. I got braces when I was 27. So, I mean, it's going 27 years having gaps all in your teeth and, you know, being so insecure about them, to over a year having almost straight, perfect teeth. It really will boost your self-confidence. I mean, I have nothing negative to say. Every single day that has been painful or that I've complained or whatever has been totally worth it. I would do it again. I mean, sometimes I don't know how children sit through that pain that they do to your mouth, but I don't know, maybe they have a higher pain tolerance than I do, because I'm just a baby. Like, I tell my girl every day when I go in, I'm like, you know I'm a baby, you know I'm gonna whimper and but just keep going, because it's got to be done. So if you're thinking about it, just do it. Like I said last time, just do it. The best decision I've ever made for myself. I'm really gonna buckle down, wear my retainer. I mean, the worst part about having braces is flossing, to be honest. I mean, even the pain isn't that. The flossing, just wait, get your braces. It takes about 45 minutes every day to floss your teeth. 45 minutes. But yeah, totally worth it. You guys, I'll try to do another braces update pretty soon. I'll probably have to keep these little like blue balls on my teeth, because this tooth right here is still, as you can see when I put my teeth together, it still goes kind of behind the other ones. So I don't know if they'll have to put them up a little higher next time. I don't know. I just got used to this. I don't really want to have to get used to them again, but I'll do anything for my perfect smile. But anyways, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up my first picture of my teeth right when I got my braces put on at week 1. So I don't know. I know it's going to be kind of hard to see because of the light. So that's what my teeth looked like. I had a front gap, and so you can see the difference. Oh, I know this ring, this light is, you can see the difference. I mean, there's a big difference in my mouth, and I'm so excited. This is 1 year. 1 year, one more to go, and this year has flown by. So I'm gonna have a perfect smile in a year, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So anyways, that's it for this braces update. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try to answer them as long as I know how. I do have an appointment tomorrow, so I'm sure I can do another one. It won't be as long before I do another one. Every time I go to my orthodontist, the girl says, "Where's your braces update? You haven't done one." And so once I got these blue cement things or bonding things packed up on my teeth, she looked at me and she said, "Now you have to do an update," because not everybody has to go through this. Each case is different, and they kind of just figure out what to do when they run into things like this. So I'm sure I'm not the first person that's ever had to do this before, but I just wish that tooth would just move a little bit faster. But you know what? It's been stuck back there for a long time. So just letting it take its time. And you know, it's got 4 months to move up before the wedding. So, all right, guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. Bye.